What is happening, you wonderful people? So the other night I got a chance to go see a new horror film called Bring Her Back, and in this film we follow a brother and sister who witness a terrifying ritual at the secluded home of their foster mother. And that's all I can say without giving too much away. Let's talk about it. So with Bring Her Back, if y'all don't know, the same guys, the brothers who directed this film actually does not release until 2 weeks from now. I saw early screening of it a couple of days ago, and the review embargo actually dropped yesterday. But this is a new horror film directed by the brothers who directed Talk to Me. Michael and Danny Filippo, or Philippi, I might be saying their last name, I might be butchering that, but they also are really well known and popular on YouTube, known as Raka Raka. And I don't think they've been posting videos very much lately because they just started getting into filming movies, and they directed Talk to Me, which if y'all have not seen Talk to Me, you need to go watch it. It came out a couple years ago, came out in like 2023, and it is so disturbing, but it is so well written and so well crafted and directed and visually eerie, and I love that film so much. And with Bring Her Back, I feel like the marketing wasn't as big as it should have been, and as far as the movie goes, I didn't love it like most people are loving it right now, but I liked it. So like I said, for Bring Her Back, this movie does not release until 2 weeks from now. I saw it at an early screening, and like I said too, the guys who directed this did Talk to Me, which I really love Talk to Me. So while I didn't have much excitement for this film, I was like, oh, okay, they directed arguably one of the greatest horror movies ever made, and I'm hoping this one can be better or be just as good as Talk to Me. And I know majority of people are really loving it right now, and I can see why people are like saying, oh, this is like the greatest horror movie ever made. This is like the greatest horror movie in the past 10 years. And I'm not on that level. I'm not on that level. I like the film, but I didn't love it. I think it's from okay to good, in my opinion, but there are some really good things about it. I have my negatives, but I want to touch on my positives first because I do have a lot. I do. So I think that one thing that surprised me about this film is that it has great sound design. I don't know. I don't think it's going to be released in IMAX and Dolby, but it might be Dolby. But the sound design on this film is really, really eerie and really like loud. And for what they were going for in this film, it's booming. It's like, oh, that just happened. Oh, wow. That's loud. That makes it more creepy, you know? And I really like that about the film. And I thought the performances were great. Sally Hawkins is one of our main characters in this film. She's a foster mom in this film. And Sally Hawkins is a great actress overall. But what she was able to craft and what she was able to accomplish in this film with how her character was written and her acting chops, she was really good. She was really good, and I don't want to give too many specifics away. I don't want to give any spoilers away, but her character is really, like, very awkward, but she's also at the same time very, like, hey, you're getting really way too close to me. You need to back up. Like, she doesn't understand personal space, and she's just a very awkward, socially awkward. I in a way, sort of. That's what I kind of gathered from it. I mean, I kind of gathered that from it in a way, sort of. Y'all might be different. Y'all let me know if y'all saw it and what y'all think about that. But I just like the way her character was so awkward and so, like, she just needed to back off a little bit. You know what I mean? So I thought she was great. And our two main leads, the brother and the sister, I don't know the actors' names. I think they're new to acting, but they were really good. They were really good, and I love their dynamic in the film and their chemistry and their bond, and I love that they're so close and they almost have a code together, if that makes sense, and I really like that. And it's very creepy, it's very eerie, and it's very disturbing, and people are saying that it's like the most disturbing film you're going to see in a long time. I personally am not on that level. I don't think it's the most disturbing film that I've ever seen. Now, that being said, it is very disturbing. It is a very disturbing film, and it's one of those things where the main plot of this film, the main idea of this film, is it follows around, it's based around, in a way, sort of motherhood, and it's about, okay, Okay, if you're a parent, and I told my mom this the night I got home from seeing it, I told my mom this. You will not be able to sit through it. If you are a parent, I think you're gonna have a hard time sitting through it. I think you're gonna have a hard time really sitting through it. And I would say if you're a parent, maybe not go see this. I would not recommend it. And it's one of those things which at the same time I do want to recommend it because it's a entertaining, very like creepy horror film. So if you're a horror fan, definitely go check it out. Recommend it to y'all. But I'm saying if you're a parent and you have trouble with this type of stuff, that's where I'm not gonna recommend it, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? But I think that it'll make you tense. It has a really good score. I like the score in the film. It's directed well, and it has that same vibe and that same look and feel of Talk to Me, which I really dug. I really dug in this film. And it's actually funny at times. It has its own really good sense of humor, which I really enjoyed in the film. And it's tonally consistent as well. Like the tone is really consistent. And underneath it all, it's about a lot of things. It's about multiple things. Man. It's about loss. It's about grief. It's about guilt and trauma. It's about all of those things together, and it's very wince inducing where you're like, oh gosh, I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that. And I don't have it with me right now, I don't think, but because I went to the early screening, they gave out a floss. They gave out floss with A24 on one side and Bring Her Back on the other side. So we all didn't know what the floss had to do with the film. But once you see the film, you'll know what I'm talking about. And I literally was like, no. I was like, no, no, no. I do not want to see that. That is too much. That is awful. And you'll know what I'm talking about when you see the film. It's pretty disturbing. But it's just, again, very eerie, very creepy, very disturbing. And I thought the performances were great. And there's a good use of pathos in this film, I think. There's a good use of pathos because there's a lot of emotion. I like the amount of emotion they put in the film because it has to do with motherhood in a way and being a parent, right? And it's just like, what would you do in that situation if you were a parent, or if you are a parent? What would you do in these situations? And I love how they integrated that into the film. And again, while I have my positives with it, I do have my negatives, so let's talk about it. And so with this story, while I thought that the story was intriguing overall, I thought the story was intriguing for what it was trying to go for and what it was trying to tell us, right? I do think at times it felt kind of convoluted, semi-convoluted, and it felt kind of confusing. It can be confusing at times, and it does overstay its welcome a little bit. It kind of does, and it takes a while to get going. Like when the movie starts, you're like, okay, I know what they're doing. I think I know what they're going for, but it needs to ramp up a little bit, go a little bit faster, you know what I mean? And it does drag at times, and it's one of those movies, one of those stories that you've seen before. You know what's going to happen. You know where it's going. But at the same time, it kind of has a unique touch and spin on it. It kind of has a very nuanced spin and touch to it, which I kind of liked. And it's not as disturbing as people saying it was. It's not. It's not that disturbing. While it is disturbing, it's not as disturbing as people are saying it was, in my opinion, from what I saw and gathered. And you see a lot of things coming. And it's just, in my opinion, I think Talk to Me is a better film overall, more well-crafted film, and a more well-nuanced film, in my opinion. And I think it, again, overstays its welcome a little bit, and it takes a while to get going. But, I mean, overall, besides those little negatives that I have, did I fully love it like everyone else? No. But did I still enjoy it? I did. I did still enjoy it. So yeah, overall, with Bring Her Back, I think it's, again, didn't love it like everyone else, but I still really enjoyed it. I still liked it. And I think Talk to Me is a better film, but I think these brothers are horror geniuses, and I think that if they keep on making more films, which they have, the sequel to Talk to Me, the prequel to Talk to Me, very excited about both of those films. So with Bring Her Back, I'm going to give this film a 3 out of 5 stars. And with Bring Her Back, I'm going to say, I'll say dedicate your time. If you're a horror fan, if you're a fan of Talk to Me, I think you will Really enjoy this film. So that'll wrap up this video. Thank y'all so much for watching. If you're new to the channel, please remember to subscribe, like, comment, share on this video. We are at 885 subs. Next big milestone is 900. Reaching that quickly. And then 1K is a big one. And beyond that as well. And if you're new as well, I do movie reviews, TV show reviews, trailer reactions, movie live streams, movie news, movie rankings, all that wonderful movie stuff under the movie umbrella. And again, let's talk about it down below. Did y'all like Bring Her Back? Did y'all not like it? It releases in a few weeks. So are y'all going to go see it when it releases? Or are y'all going to wait to see it when it's on streaming? Let's talk about it down below. Keep talking movies to wonderful people. Cheers.